Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make the structure detail on baby Naija season 7 winners dress finna. Okay, so let's get into it guys. You'll be needing the following materials: your tape rule, okay, ruler, scissors, the fabric that you want to use, and of course your Rigilene boning. The first thing to do is to take my measurement on my already folded fabric. Okay, I'll use my tape rule to measure 1.5 inches all through. Just look at the way I'm measuring depending on the number of lines that I want to achieve. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, measuring, marking the 1.5 inches all through. I marked 6 lines in this video, and then of course I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. Okay, I already did that to the other side, so I'm just going to roll across. I'm going to roll across the 6 lines. So once I'm done rolling the 6 lines, the next thing for me to do is to cut it out. Just watch the way I'm cutting it out, guys. If you are watching this video and you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, like, and drop your comments. Also turn on post notification. That way you'll be alerted every single time that I post a new video. Once I'm done cutting, the next thing will be to put them together, and then I'll begin to reduce the length. And that's because this structured detail comes out nicer when you have different lengths. It makes it look very beautiful and unique. I trimmed with about a difference of 1 inch, so I have 5 pieces. That means the shortest one is 5 inches shorter than the longest. Once I'm done trimming, you can see that they are no longer the same length, and then the next thing to do is to begin sewing each piece. I placed my boning on each piece after folding it into 2 to see the allowance I will be sewing. So I have 1/4 inch there, and of course I would fold it properly and begin to sew. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and turn on post notification, guys. Afterwards, I will take my fabric, it's on the wrong side, and I'll turn it to the right side using a loop turner. If you don't know how to use a loop turner, kindly check the description box. I'll drop a link there. I have a YouTube short on how to use it. It's basically inserting the loop turner into your fabric and then try to pull out on the other side by hooking it to the pin there. You try and bring out the hook to the other end of the fabric, just the way I'm doing. Once you successfully brought out the hook there, you begin to pull out your fabric gently. You really need to be careful and take it easy so that it doesn't come out. You get used to it once you've done it a few times. This is what it looks like once you are done. Take off the pin, and then you can begin to insert your Rigilene bone into the fabric, just the way I'm doing. It's pretty easy, guys. Just keep pushing it all the way out from one end to the other end. Once you get to the other end, you have to make sure that you leave about 1 inch allowance without the bone. That way you'll be able to unpack your fabric successfully. You repeat the same thing on the other side. You pull up the fabric a little. That way you'll be able to cut off the excess and make sure that you have about 1 inch left without the bone on both sides, because you'll be using your hand needle to stitch them all together once you're done. There are actually different ways to fix it to your fabric. You can attach it to your fabric, preferably with a combination of a needle and thread, and also your glue gun, or just like the one on Fina's dress. Everything was stitched and place in one particular position. Even though by the time you arrange them together, you see that they look so rigid and structured, and it's really beautiful, guys. Just watch the way I'm going to arrange them together and stitch them using my hand needle and thread. Remember that they are of different lengths, so once I'm done arranging them together, this is what it looks like, and then I'll begin to sew using my hand needle. Make sure that your thread is doubled so that you can have a very tight stitch. Okay, guys. And once I'm done, the next thing will be to stitch it to the fabric. You can actually place it anywhere on your fabric, but for this tutorial I'll be placing it on the other side of an exaggerated sleeve that I already made on this fabric. Once you cut out your thread, make sure that you knot it like 2 times or 3 times, that way your thread doesn't go off, although you still be using the glue gun to attach it in place. Can just make sure to trim off the excess thread so that it doesn't show on your outfit. Now the next thing to do is to decide where you want to post it on the outfit, and then I already cut out my lace patch, which I'm going to use to cover up the raw edges. So I picked up my glue gun now, and then I will apply a generous amount on the particular part I want to stick it to. Okay, so once you've applied your glue gun, you place your structure detail on that part. Make sure that you press it very well. Preferably you allow it to cool down. This will ensure that it sticks well to the fabric, and then it doesn't get to burn your hands, because the glue gun is really very hot, guys. So then you apply another layer of gum. That way you can place your fabric applique on it. Okay, you can see the way I'm doing it, guys. Just place it on it and make sure that you don't use your hand to press it, especially if you applied lots of gum and you're really going to need lots of it. Instead of using your hand, you can take your scissors and use it to press it down. That way you are sure that it doesn't get your hand injured. So just take your time to press it and allow it to cool down. Please don't forget to like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications so that you can see more beautiful videos like this. Okay, this is what it looks like once you're done. See how neat it is, see how beautiful it is. This detail will take your dress from 0 to 100, guys. Thank you all for watching this tutorial. I really love and appreciate you all. God bless you.